Hey guys, welcome back. It's Kevin Davis here. Today I'm going to talk to you about the exercises that you can do to build bigger biceps in the next 30 days. Or maybe something about some handstand push-ups. Ha! No way guys, I'm just kidding. Remember the paragraph that I put in the description of my methods? We're not here to do bicep curls and compare the size of our muscles. We're here to continually improve our level of fitness, strive for new PRs or personal records. Each time we work out, work as a team, help and motivate each other, and build a community of the most fit and healthy individuals on the planet. Well, bicep circumference, although it looks great, on its own it's just not one of the physical markers of true physical fitness. So instead, let's talk about gymnastics exercises and balance and how we can add those in to improve our training sessions a little bit. Can you do a handstand? How about a handstand push-up? Can you stand on the top of a stability ball? Odds are you've never really even tried any of those things. Most of us just go to the gym, lift for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and a lot of that time we're spent just talking, checking out our muscles in between sets, or looking at the girls over on the ellipticals. And then maybe throw in an occasional 30 minutes of cardio at the end and head on home. No time for flexibility or stretching or any balance training of any kind. So I'm proposing a challenge to you guys. Let's see who can accomplish a freestanding handstand push-up in just 30 days. So a handstand, what does that mean? Your feet and legs are held straight up in the air toward the sky. Your torso is erect with your abs tight, shoulders engaged, and your head up. Your arms should be about a shoulder width apart, and you've got to be able to hold that for at least 10 seconds. Then from that position, we're going to actually do a push-up, bringing our head down to the ground and all the way back up. It's pretty tough, but I think you can do it. Okay, now we're going to talk about what you need to do to be able to achieve that handstand we talked about. So we're going to spend the next 30 days improving your balance, and these are the exercises we're going to use to do it. Number 1, handstands on a wall. First, you're going to face the wall, place your hands on the ground about a foot away from the wall. Kick your legs up while keeping them straight so that they just touch the wall. You're going to hold that handstand position and try pulling your heels off the wall as much as possible, and eventually try just touching the wall only when you need to rebalance yourself. You may also want to practice a few of these while facing the wall to get used to balancing in both directions. Once you're comfortable with your feet off of the wall, it's time to try it with no wall. Give yourself plenty of space on all sides, and you may want to put down some kind of mats or pillows just in case you fall a little bit hard. So this time, try to kick up just enough to get your legs directly above your shoulders. And this takes a lot of practice, so keep trying until you can balance for a while, and you may even want to time yourself on these. Okay guys, the next step is the push-up, number 2. We're going to start by putting both of our feet toes down onto a bench with our hands on the ground, shoulder width apart, and walk your hands in until they're directly below your shoulders. Your body should end up being in an L shape or a 90-degree angle at the hips. Now you're going to lower your head to the floor and press back up, similar to a shoulder press. As you progress, try doing the push-ups with one leg straight up and just one on the bench. Also, if you have a TRX, some rings, or maybe some blast straps, you can use these for another little bit more difficult variation to the practice. Place your feet in the straps, face down as though you were in a push-up position, and walk backwards on your hands until your feet are just above you. Now perform the handstand just as what we've talked about earlier. And finally, the last step of working on your push-ups is going to be putting your feet on the wall and doing a handstand the same way as described above, trying to lower your head as close to the floor as possible and press it back up. You're almost there. Step number 3, let's just combine the two things that we've previously done. Now that you can already perform a freestanding handstand and a handstand push-up with using a bench or some rings or a TRX, it's time to combine these two things and do the full exercise. Now, even with the skills that you've already developed, this is going to take a little time and practice. Just keep at it and spend a little bit of time with this after each training session, and you should be doing handstand push-ups in no time. So by now you're probably asking yourself, why the heck would I want to try this? Adding this type of gymnastics-based exercise to your workouts is a great way to build better strength, more muscle, and burn more fat. At my gym, we've been using a combination of Olympic lifting, powerlifting, strength training, and gymnastics for a couple of years now, and it's been great. This is a great way as a finisher to add on a little bit of strength to the shoulders, add on some balance, and to do a little bit of extra conditioning. So who's up for this challenge?